I've been reviewing a lot of resumes for the AI engineers and the data science roles, and I feel that there is a very much mismatch between the kind of experience that what they have and the kind of project they have mentioned in the resume. If you want to convert your job, your current job into the data science or the AI engineer, and if you want to start your job as an AI engineer or the data scientist, choosing the right stuff projects are really important. In this video, we're going to discuss how to build an AI and data science project that will really help you to get hired and to impress the recruiters. So this video is from Byte, presented by Santosh. Without any further delay, let's get started. No matter you are a fresher or a graduate or even a experienced professional, right? So choosing a right set of projects are really important for everybody, isn't it? It's not just for AI or data science. No matter what field you're targeting for, choosing a right set of projects or the portfolios are the key things that we have to do as part of your job search, right? So that's why this video is not just for freshers or even experienced professional. It's for everybody. So let's see. So this is the first disclaimer I just want to shout out. So only think about the projects when you complete the current course. When you complete the current course like 70 to 80%, right? Do not think about the portfolios or the projects when you start learning. I mean, when in the starting phase of your data science or the AI career, AI learning journey, right? So whatever the course that you are taking, make sure that you only think about the projects once you complete this 70 to 80% of the course that you have already completed, so that you will understand the better technicality under the hood, different concept, you can link it or you can do, I mean, you can really start connecting the dots. That's what's happening in the ML or AI, right? So that's why I just want to make a small disclaimer. So assuming that who are watching this video, they will think about the projects after they completing the 70 to 80% of their learning, right? So yeah, we'll go to the next slide. So yeah, like I said, this video is for everyone, for BTech students and the college graduates or the job seekers, right? When I say the BTech student, they are assuming that they are pursuing their third and fourth year of their particular college course, right? And also the freshers. When I talk about the freshers, I mean that they are recently entered into the IT industry for a different roles, and they just want to convert their role into the AI or ML or DS, right? So that's what I mean by the 1 to 3 years of experience in IT. I call them as people call them as a freshers, right? And of course for the experienced professionals, meaning they are already professional in some other technology or some other domain, and they just want to convert or transit their career into the AI or ML, right? So I'm gonna cover what kind of projects, right? Because see, the kind of projects might be differ for the BTech students, and the kind of projects what recruiters really look into the freshers could be really different, right? So that's why the kind of projects should be also chosen very different for the different kind of people. So I know this video going to be very lengthy. That's why I thought of making this as a 4 parts. In the very first part of this particular video, we're going to talk about the BTech students, and the next part of the video, we're going to talk about the college grads or the job seekers who completed you completed recently graduation. And in the third part, we're going to talk about the freshers who has the 1 or 3 experience in the IT. That means they already have some job in the IT industry. And also for the experienced professionals, we're going to talk in the part 4, right? So feel free to jump into that particular, part of the video where you are applicable, right? So yeah, before that, let me also cover this one quickly. So for each section, right, for each part of the video, basically I want to cover, what are the common mistakes that people will do while putting the projects in the resume. What are the common mistakes they usually do, and because of this common mistake, what are the consequences that will happen while they are sending their job application to some of the companies or some of the recruiters. What consequence, what recruiters will think basically because of the common mistake that you have done. That is what I mean, right? And what actually we have to do, what are the, from the interviewer's perspective, right, from the technical recruiter perspective, what technical recruiters will really expect from that particular candidature, right? For that, actually what you need to do, we're going to discuss that as well for every part of the video I'm saying. And there are some examples also we can mention, I mean we can discuss, like instead of doing this particular project, you have to do this project. Kind of examples we will see, right? For every part of the video I'm saying. So let's start with the students, right? Students, I mean, students are the people who are currently pursuing their BTech in third or fourth year, right? They already started pursuing the BTech in no matter whatever the branch they are in currently. I'm gonna cover for all major branches, and assuming that they completed first and second year, and they are in third year and fourth year, and they just want to aspire to be a AI or ML engineer or the data scientist, or you name it. So these particular roles they are aspiring to be. So we will see like what are the common mistakes these kind of people will do once they completed the graduation, or once they started appearing to the campus placements, right? Campus placement, what they're going to do is in their resume they just copy the Kaggle projects. This is the common mistakes we have seen for multiple candidates I'm talking about, right? So they just take the projects from the Kaggle, or choosing very simple projects and putting into the resume, because they might feel stressed before the campus interview. Only they will realize that campus interviews might happen in the fourth year of your college, right? So they realize that they have to complete some projects. They will just put some random projects in the resumes, right? So the Kaggle projects also, we often seen that in case if someone who are not aware of the Kaggle is a online AI competition platform, where it will have the lot of databases, open source databases, real time databases, and a lot of forums, discussions will happen in the Kaggle, right? Of course you can practice in the Kaggle, but putting the project from the Kaggle will not appeal that much. That means that will clearly show that you don't have any real problem solving, or you don't learn anything from the college. So let's not do that. You can practice the Kaggle, but do not put the Kaggle projects, or do not put very simple projects in the resume, right? Resume, let me write here, right? So because of these mistakes, right, what recruiters will think from the recruiter perspective, what are the consequences that particular mistake can face is like, so that these Kaggle projects, right, that do not demonstrate the real learning, right, from the college, right? Especially if you are from DS data science branch or the AA branch, if you say that you have you are doing the degree in data science or the AA branch or the ML branch, right, the recruiter might expect some theoretical learning from you, right? When you put this Kaggle project, that does not sound well and will not do heavy lifting for you, right? So that's why you should not put the Kaggle project. I've seen the people who are putting the Kaggle project, even though it's a very good project, that does not sound well, unless until if you score if you score that particular competition less than 50 rank or 20 rank, top rankers basically, that will only sounds good. But random Kaggle projects will not make any sense if you put it on resume, right? But we will see what we have to do in the sense, if you are a student in the third or fourth year, what you have to do in the sense, and what kind of projects you should do, and what are the action items you have to do in the sense, we will see in the next slide. Let's see. So the thing is, in the college, right, we have the professors, right? Professors, this AI, artificial intelligence and data science professors. I know in many colleges nowadays we have a branch called data science and artificial intelligence, and there are also professors who are actively doing the research in the particular area, right? Using the AI or the data science, there are active researches are also happening in the colleges, right? So if you are very aspiring about the data science or the machine learning, you have realized from your third year onwards, just build a very good rapport with your professors. This is the first step you have to do. This is a very important, and it is a very first step you have to do, right? Build a very good rapport with the professor. Show your interest, right? Show your interest in the AI and the data science, and have a very good conversation with the professors. So frankly saying, professors really love the students who shows the interest, right? Who shows the interest in their area. What is their area? AI, right? There are AI professors. If you say that I am interested in AI, more or less, right, most of the professors will love those kind of candidates, right? So the first step is that you have to build a very good rapport with your professors, and once you have a rapport, show that you are interested in AI and ask them to provide some research project or ask them to provide some research project that you're gonna do it, and ask them to provide proper guidance in the research AI project, right? So they gonna guide you what you have to do, right? They're going to guidance in the sense they are already a professor, they know how to do the research, they will articulate or they will structure the research what you have to do in a very well structured way. So that's why just join a research and do some research, right? Research in the sense research project you have to do, because you are an academic student, right? It's expected you to have some academic knowledge. How do you prove your academic knowledge? With the CGPA? No, CGPA will not help that much. Of course, CGPA might help in certain cases, but in case if you're also having not enough CGPA, average CGPA, even though if you have an average CGPA, having good research paper will really lift your resume from the rest of the crowd, right? So that's why what I'm saying here is the research what you're doing, let's target to publish in like at least 2 papers. If you are a third year, target to at least publish 2 papers before you appear for the campus placements, right? Or if you are a 4th year, if you feel that the time is not enough, let's say, try to at least publish 1 paper or 1 paper before you complete your graduation, right? Even in a small journals also it's very fine, right? When you are publishing your paper, take a complete help from your professor, right? Professors are ultimate saviors for you, right? Let's not underestimate their power at all. Okay, I know many people will try to escape from the professors, but let's try to utilize the professors as much as you can when you are in 3rd or 4th year, right? And also whatever the work you have done, right? So try to write a blogs, right? In the part of research you might realize the concept in a different way, so try to put it in the blog with your own words in the Medium, or GitHub also. Sometimes you can write the blogs in GitHub, right? Put out your thoughts in the GitHub, like what you have done in particular research, or while doing the research you might realize the new concepts in a new way. Try to explain those fundamental concepts in the online platforms, or create a blogs in the Medium, right? So put a blogs in the Medium, right? Also, if you are having a code, right, you can also maintain your personal GitHub repository. Now imagine with all this information, right? The resume. In the resume, what are the things you can mention? You can mention the research projects. The research project will also have some evidence because you already published it. Project 1 and the research project 2, these are published, right? Published in a paper. You can give the link to it, right? So which means that is a authenticated work. Your name will be appeared in this particular paper, right? So that link you can provide in your resume as a project 1 and project 2. And also you can mention your Medium hyperlink, Medium profile hyperlink in the resume, and also GitHub. So these things will be filled in the resume, and let's imagine how that resume, how well it look like to the recruiter. So recruiter really love to hire these kind of students, right? So just target, that's why I'm emphasizing again. So target to complete at least 2 papers before you complete your graduation, right? So, and we will see some examples, what kind of research you can do, right? So these are basic examples I just want to emphasize here. So I'm not asking you to do the same projects, but instead of choosing these kind of projects, right? Instead of choosing these kind of projects from the Kaggle, research on the problems. For example, automated crop detection system using the image, and also this is also, right, manufacturing quality controlling using the AI plus image processing. So if you are from ECE, right, ECE or EEE, assuming that you are not part of DS or AI, you are not part of the data science branch or AI branch, right? But if you are from ECE or EEE, ECE people will have some core knowledge on how image can be processed or how a signal can be processed. Same knowledge might also have with the EEE students. So blend this knowledge with the AI and try to enhance the research, right? Try to do the research. How to blend it and what kind of problems you have to choose, in the sense who can decide or who can help? Professors again. Professors are the ultimate saviors again. So you can take the help from the professors. They're going to help you to choose what kind of project you can take, right? So that's why even though if you're from ECE, go to the HOD and take necessary approvals to do some projects on the AI. Tell them that you are passionate about the AI and you are want to your career, your aim is to become an AI engineer or a data scientist. That's why I want to do the AI project. Go and take the necessary proof from the HOD or whatever the managemental approvals that are required. Work on it, get the approvals, go to the AI professors and tell them that you are good with image processing and or a signal processing, and choose a research area where you can blend your core knowledge with the AI, right? This is for the EEE or ECE students, and also for MEC people, right? MEC people also can do these kind of problems, solve these kind of researches, I mean, right? For example, they can do the predictive maintenance on for a vehicle components. How they can predict the maintenance in the sense based on the vibration analysis, based on the wear and tear of that particular vehicle. So for those values, or based on the some some mechanical core knowledge will be applied, right? Based on, let's say, the friction between the gears, whatever. So that based on that measurements, let's say those attributes, if you give to the AI system, so the AI system able to tell like what is the predictive service, predicted service. Like let's say this particular system should show like like next 30 days the car or the vehicle needs to be repaired or sent to the maintenance. This kind of system you can build it. I'm just an example again, right? So go and talk to the professors, choose the right set of area that you are interested in. If you want to AI engineer, just try to blend your core skills with the AI and do the research project, right? Something like here, see, automated manufacturing quality control using image processing. What does it mean? For example, automated manufacturing quality control, you can think of like a metal manufacturing companies like steel plant, right? Steel plant, what it will manufacture? Steel, the metal, right? Once it is manufactured, it will be gone to the QA, means the testing, how well that particular steel was manufactured. So during this QA, they're going to analyze the dents. If there are any dents, then it's a defective, right? Dents or the scratches, there are many quality checks will happen. So during this quality check, they might do manually, but let's assume you have some images, right? These images, if you send to the AI system, right? AI system should be able to tell, right, based on this dent, what kind of damage percentage was happened for that particular steel specimen, or whether it is a defective, or what percent of defective that particular metal has. That kind of analysis or the research that you can contribute, right? So just that's why, just choose these kind of problems and do active research. Have a good connect with the mentor here is your professor, your ultimate savior. Go to them, talk with him frequently, apart from the academics that what you are doing, right? So let's not put the Kaggle projects or the simple projects in the resume, right? That's all I want to highlight for the students who are pursuing the third and fourth year, right? So in the next part of the video, we're going to talk about the